Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Haleliwa, Oahu. It's September 3rd, 2015, 7:59 in the morning. I want to go through a series with you of what you can learn from a hot seat. Now a hot seat is like you got a convention and there's a bunch of people in the room and there's a bunch of experts. And so what the experts do is they sit in a panel and a person comes up and they explain their problem. So the hot seat may be somebody comes up and they say, hey, like I got a product, a widget, a gizmo, or a service, and I'm selling video cameras and they're $10,000 each. How can I sell them better? Well, the panel's gonna come up with a bunch of ideas based upon their marketing knowledge, their sales abilities, and just things that they've seen in their lifetime of business. And you're thinking, Scott, how does that affect sales? Well, sometimes you can get information on how to sell better by watching people in different situations that really have nothing to do with sales. And one of the things that happens in these hot seats is these people are like they're closely guarded. The most successful people are gonna be like, you know what my problem is? I have a problem with closing. That's it, I have a problem with closing. So the panel goes, all right, here's what you gotta do. Are you doing this? And the person's really truthful because they know the sooner that the information comes out, the easier it is for them to fix the problem. On the other hand, on the other side of the pendulum, you got the people who, they're very guarded. They're like, hey, I got a problem. And they're like, well, I really don't wanna talk about what the problem is. And a lot of times your buyers are the same way. And you're gonna find that people on a hot seat panel either work two ways. They either like coddle the person and baby them, and they say, you know what, it's okay, and then they get to the point by asking a bunch of questions. Hey, does this sound like a sales process? Or they're very blunt and they say, hey, look, in order for you to fix your problem, you're gonna have to tell me what's going on. And they get a little bit of an attitude. So you have both ends of the pendulum, right? You have the coddling end, and then you have like the straight up, like, here's what's gonna happen. And for you as a salesperson, you need to be able to develop both those skills, right? It took me a long time to learn this. This was me. This is like the very blunt, like I'm gonna break the door down, bull in a china shop, got thrown out of a bunch of sales calls. This was me. And over time, I learned over on this side. And now out in the field, I know which selection that I need to use with a person. There's some people who need the coddling, and then there's some people who need the bull in the china shop. And so one of the things that you can learn from watching people in a hot seat is figuring out personalities by figuring out the word choices that that person uses and the way that they're talking to help you understand which side that they're gonna be on. Do they need coddling? They need a bull in the china shop. They need coddling? They need a bull in the china shop? Or do they need both, right? Because like sometimes it starts out over here where it's coddle, and then like all of a sudden it comes over here and it's like, look, you know what, flat out, here's what we need to do, okay? So that's what you can learn from watching people in a hot seat. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe, and then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Haleliwa, Oahu. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.